car order. It's always been car order.
I strongly disagree.
That's the way it is. Ripped him out through the window in a nice way.
Just so I can go down and drink a carton while everyone punches on.
Just pisses me to tears. That's the worst thing you can do.
You shut up, you hack. Talking about boat ramps, this is what I wanted to get through from the start. What he said.
Oh, you just been an idiot.
And welcome to the Chumming Up Podcast, the fishing, spearfishing and ocean adventure podcast that's about to break the internet with two boys, one Marlin Cup. I am Squirrely, and with me is Chris Tanty and Dale Walker, the winners of the Marlin Cup, Perth Gamefishing Marlin Cup. I think you wanted me to say.
That's what it is. Good to see you, Squirrel. Good to be back.
Nah,
Yeah, nice to see you, mate.
Good to have you on. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah, it was a short comp, couple of days. First day was pretty nice, good weather. Fish were biting, and second day was horrible.
Pretty horrendous
out there.
Yeah. I think we've seen a few videos of just a few boys out there on the second day with the rough weather. Still a few fish got caught, which makes it at least bearable.
Yeah, it's good.
There's nothing worse than a shit day and no fish. So
Yeah, we elected to go north on the first day because we'd been out on the Monday and Friday doing a pre-fish, and pretty much did the whole trench. Like, we had this satellite tag to put in a fish, did the whole trench, and it was just dead out there. We didn't even pop a clip. So the Saturday we kind of made the group decision to head north because there was that warm front coming through of current. Went north about 40 mile. So we missed like the first hour of lines in.
Just with the travel.
Yeah, because it was shotgun start. I think it's 7:15, 8 o'clock, lines in, and we just kept punching.
Yep.
Yeah.
And got out there, and it just looked incredible. Like, it was a degree warmer than the trench, like Bombay blue water. And yeah, we hooked one, dropped it pretty much straight away. And not sure if it was the same fish, but then we hooked up again. I'm probably 100 kilo blue.
Yep.
Pretty special.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. Good for the boys. The water was looking good, and made the travel worthwhile. That was for sure. So yeah, pretty happy. Everybody was pretty stoked. So yeah, Johnno was on the rod for that one. It was good.
Yep.
First blue for the pirate.
Yeah. And that was the one you satellite tagged?
Yeah, it was a big day. So we got the blue, and because we were fishing 24 for the comp, so that's the minimum line class, and we weren't 100%. I didn't think we'd get a chance to tag one. Just obviously you want to catch them pretty quick. You want it to be pretty lively, but I think we had it on the rod for 28 minutes or something. Yep. Got it on the leader, and it just still had all its stripes. It was fully lit up. Yeah, probably one of the best ones we've let go.
Looking healthy, wasn't it?
Yeah, swam it for put the tag in. We tagged it and then satellite tagged it,
Yep.
And then let it go, and it literally just took off. It's going to be an awesome one to see where it goes.
Yep. So how'd that come about that you guys were going to satellite tag it? How was that organised?
Yeah, so Wagfer obviously Innkeeper did the one in Exie, and then Wagfer got another one for Metro. And the president of PGFC rang me up and asked if we wanted to do it on the Pirate. And it seemed like we were very honoured to be honest, because there's a lot of good fishermen in Perth, as you know. Yep. Anyone could have done it, and I was pretty grateful that we got the opportunity.
Were you hoping that you were going to be able to do it on the pre-fish rather than the comp?
Went out with the few of the West Coast boys and the on the Monday and the sending Pecco and that, and we sent it. Cody Lipscomb was out there as well. He just sat tagged a few, and we would have done 13, 14 hours, dawn till dusk, and just nothing.
Yep.
I was like, this is actually a bit of a mission for Perth. And then,
I think if you just got one, I think it just had to go into that fish. So yeah.
Yep.
And then on the Friday, generally I get one shot when we're out there. Always get at least one crack on a bill in the trench.
Yep.
And 2 days, big days, just nothing.
Donuts.
Full donuts. And on the Friday night after a couple of beers at the pub, I was like, maybe we've got the curse.
yeah, that's it. I know a few fishermen that would have thrown the satellite tag over at that point.
It crossed my mind. But I was like, what if if we don't get one in the comp? And then the WAG was like, mate, we might have to give it to someone else. I was like, mate, pay for my $5,000 of fuel that we've just burnt trying to catch one.
Yeah, so you get that first blue.
Yep.
Were you had someone tagged one before that, or were you straight out in front?
Yeah,
we got out in front. Yeah. Yep. So first tag went in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Perfect.
Then who got the next one? It was
Oh, was it Marco? Marco got one, didn't he?
On Running Bear.
Yeah, Running Bear.
So they got one like 5 minutes after ours. So we logged ours on the app.
Yep.
And then they logged theirs like 5 minutes after.
Yep.
And like, oh, it's good comp. And then I think one more got caught that day.
3
on
got
37.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, the next day we elected to go north again. Like, go to where we got them, go to where they are. And they weren't there.
No.
We got
Rough
there.
as guts. Got slammed the whole way.
It was like,
Couldn't even see where we were going.
yeah, we got pumped. It was like, it would have been 20 knots plus. And
Yeah.
like, just the current was going one way, swell another way, wind another way. It was like a washing machine.
Yep.
Got there and, we probably wasted 3 or 4 hours. We got there. It was a degree colder. Water was green.
Yeah. Just all moved, didn't it?
We've had that before, eh?
Yep.
Heavy tackle a couple of years ago.
Definitely.
Yep. So the spearfish that you hooked,
Yep.
take us through that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was pretty special, wasn't it?
That was loose. Like, we went right out. So we worked that northern area, then went out to like 3K deep. There was an area that I really wanted to have a look at. We went and pushed out there and then kind of come back near the sword grounds. And as we were coming over that, we were just umming and ahhing about whether we pull the gear out and work that north wall, west wall.
Yep.
And we're like, nah, we like when we're at sword and always see life out here. And so was it a school of flying fish or something?
Yeah, it's flying fish.
Or,
Yeah.
So we elected to keep the lures in, and a minute later a rod went off and like didn't see a jump or anything. And we kept going. I've been driving from the cabin and then ran up onto the tower. Then by the time I got to the tower, we had 2 more hooked up.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, so there was 4 of us four on deck, I said to Dale, I'm like, mate, maybe get the gaff because you're the only one not getting a rod in, and I thought that'd be like school tuna or something, yellowfin.
Yep.
And then, we lost the shotgun one, and we had one on the port and starboard, and I was reversing back to kind of meet him in the middle. Then looked out to the port side, and I was like, that's a billfish.
Shortbill, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, I was like, oh, it looks like a stripey because we're still fishing 24.
As you would think.
Yeah, and then looking a bit closer and like, what is going on? I was like tripping out, and then I looked at the other one, and it was exactly the same fish.
Yep.
I was like, then we kind of, I think Nick and I were like, they're fucking spearfish, man. Nick was like, what?
You want to be sure before you start yelling out that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's like, exactly like, I've never even like, I didn't even know we got them out here.
Yep.
So to get a triple, like, obviously they're there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty. I'm like, Dale, fucking get rid of the gaff tag.
Oh, I was trying to get the tag pole and trying to get a tag in it. They're like this narrow, like
Yeah.
trying
They
to
almost
tag
look
it. I was like, oh my god,
cross marlin, don't they?
They really do. They're like there weren't much on the rod. Let's be honest. They're a bit of a wet rag.
just winched them in, didn't we?
Yeah. But yeah, we tagged it and let it go. Then we were like, oh, it's probably touch and go whether it went line class. So we didn't count it for the comp.
Yeah, okay.
And then we were like, fuck, we should have definitely kept that because apparently they're good eating
Yeah,
fish.
it's supposed to be good at it, and that would have been sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right. So you didn't get any points for...
We didn't
include it.
No, we didn't even worry about it. We just like, it was on the borderline. We're like, man, we'd like do the right thing. Like, it probably could have gone. It probably might not have. At the end of the day, like, we were just pumped to catch one.
Yeah, okay.
Got a few photos.
I'd fucking count it.
Yeah, I know. we were gonna, and we're like, man, it's fucking like you just don't want any fucking.
Yeah.
You know what it can be like. You just don't need any
like,
dramas, like whatever.
For sure. Could you have tagged it and then fucking asked? Really?
Well, we did tag it, and we did say back to the boys doing the gear check. Said, oh, you can include it if you want. We just need to check your gear, and that's when we're like, oh, well, was it size? Was it was it going to go line class or not? So
well, we got it on. We logged it in the TMF app, but there was no spearfish in the app.
Yeah.
So we're like, we put striped marlin, and then we just put in big letters like spearfish, and we called it spearfishing on the radio, and then the actual briefing note said, it was other billfish or think stripe was a bit ambiguous.
Yep.
So we just figured it didn't count. Like, well, at least we've tagged it like it might.
Yeah.
Someone might catch it one day and we'll learn something about them. You never like chances are real slim, but you never know.
Yeah.
It's like, 12, 13 years since the last one that caught?
Has there been one caught out here?
Yeah. I don't think it was that long ago, actually.
Really?
I think maybe 5 years. Someone caught one at the Rotto Trench.
Yeah.
Trolling. Because we got sent like photos of it because we talk about the spearfish a fair bit.
I've heard Lee talking about him as well. I put a post on Insta just like triple hookup spearfish.
Yeah.
And like just all the reels going off, boys whining, and Lee's like, "You full of shit, Tents, or what?" I'm like, "Nah, mate, we actually leaded too."
Yeah. Well, because we get because we've stirred a few people up about have you guys heard? So back in the day, there's a lot of old boys that reckon used to have a shortbill spearfish fishery in the Gulf in Exmouth. So in the shallow there.
Yeah, I did read something about that.
Yeah.
I never heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah, literally made the West Australian, but the photos of some of the ones they thought more like little black marlin that have just come in. They're just very small.
Yep.
But some people won't hear that. They'll say it's definitely shortbill spearfish. So because of that, there's a lot of controversy, and sometimes people send us random photos and doctored stuff just as a stir up sort of thing. So that's probably why he was like, he's probably taking the piss.
I'm glad we got a photo.
Yeah.
It was pretty. I don't think it sunk in because it was obviously a big day. Like we went 2-2-1 blues and then 3-3. We'll say 2, but we only tagged one of the. Like we had 2 on the leader, but we tagged 1. So to get 5 cracks at Bills in the trench in a comp day was it's been a slow start to the year.
Certainly alive that day, wasn't it?
Oh,
it was awesome. Best day out there.
But we're coming in, we've just tagged a blue, and we caught a fucking spearfish. Like, what the fuck's going on? We sent it that night, eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a big day. Yeah.
Well, because I was thinking about it, like obviously between you two this year, or like even yourself, Skipper, and you've got to have the Super Slam Metro because you've got
stripe in January, didn't we? Yeah.
Black, blue, spearfish.
Yep.
And then you've been fishing Exmouth. I'm assuming you've caught a sailfish.
Yeah.
So what is that after a Super Slam then? I don't even know what's next.
I don't even half of these.
Just keep catching them.
Big for things. I'm not. I went out solo last year off Mandurah. I was meant to have a couple of mates, and they pulled out last minute. I was like, "Fuck, it's too good a day to not go." Went out and got a wahoo, double yellowfin, and a black marlin solo.
Yeah, right.
And apparently that's like a pelagic slam or something. Like one of the boys, like, you should get a certificate. I'm like, fucking nothing.
Okay. Just put that on the fridge.
Yeah, where am I going to put it? This would be like, what's this shit?
Yeah, I'd take it. I've got a colouring in competition, 4th place from grade 2 up of my fridge. So
how good is that? Take it all, eh?
Like, was that more exciting when you got the short bills, or was it because you were in comp mode going, oh, fuck?
Well, it's because we weren't sure if we could include it, was it? You know, I think that was one of the things.
We were pumped.
It was pretty cool to get them.
High fives and everyone was cheering, and we're just like, we're more in shock. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Like, what just went on?
Yeah. Yeah, and then when it kind of, we're like, I don't think they're in the, like, obviously they're not in the TMF app, so they mustn't count, and it's a billfish, but yeah, I don't know, like, we were pumped. I mean, like I said, it was obviously a really rare capture, but it wasn't that exciting to catch. Like, they come in easy.
Yeah, I think getting the blue on 24 straight up was awesome.
Was special.
That was sick. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And it was a glassy day.
Yeah.
And just backing down, like, first time.
Yeah, first blue on the pirate too.
Back down on the pirate. It was special.
Yep. Yeah, so, like, a few fish caught in the comp besides on your boat as well. So, what was your total in the end?
For the comp?
Yeah.
5. It was a quiet year. Like, I think last year we hooked 30 or something.
Yep.
And the last day, a lot of the blokes switched to 15 because that was the minimum wine class last year. And Gabby ended up winning it on game time with a blue on 15. But there was probably, like, we lost one on 15, snapped off just from greyhounding through the water, the pressure of the line and the belly pop for whatever reason. Yep. But I reckon we probably lost 10 or 15. And then this year, we minimum line class 24, and there was 2 caught on 24. Marco on Running Bear, that's a new boat, a Caribbean 35. He caught, so he's been out in the trench 4 times in the last 2 weeks. Yeah. He's caught a blue every day.
Yeah, right.
Done extremely well.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Boat's down in Mandurah, and he'll be up here this afternoon. But yeah, he's doing well, eh?
Yeah, he's fishing good.
Pinning him.
He was fishing 60 days. Like, I don't really care about the comp. I just want to dong him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I get that. I'd really struggle fishing 24 for blues. Like, because if that big one comes in, like 37, you're half a chance. Obviously, you want 60, but if we hooked one on 24, it was like north of 700. I reckon, even 600. I reckon I'd be a bit devoed.
Yeah, that'd be it. Like, you got to think that one in a, because everyone believes there's going to be one out there.
Yep.
Like there could be, like, you'll have a chance of getting a 1,000-pounder. It just might be once in your life, and that one time you
on 24.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of ways to lose them, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a risky run though. I suppose that one fish did win us the comp in the end, first one. So, yeah.
Yeah, and on that second day, we were coming back from north. Like, yeah, we made the wrong call, really. The charts were out. They didn't reflect what it was. And as we're coming back, we heard on the radio, Sen and Ben boys, Pecco and those boys, they got a one on 24.
Yep.
And then Marco got one like 5 minutes later. We're like, fuck.
Yeah, this is close.
We are not where we need to be right now.
No.
But yeah, I think there was, literally 5 boats left in the, 45 boats pretty much went in on Sunday because it was that radical.
Yep.
And yeah, we were pretty much next to Pecs, like the last 3 hours, just trawling back and forth, like working that complete fad.
Yeah, we thought we were a chance there for a bit. We had dollies jumping out of the water and something was chasing them. Like, get ready, we're on here. And then there's nothing.
Yeah, it looked fishy, like real fishy. Yeah. But, like even Pecs alongside, like we're real good mates. And I was like, mate, I said to the boys, like, obviously we want to win.
Yep.
But if you lost to those boys, you'd be bummed, but whatever. And he actually said the same. We were chatting later and he's like, fuck, man, like, I didn't mind losing to you.
Yeah. Is there a bit of that going on with, like, the Perth game fishing crew sort of thing? It seems people, like, it's more of a community than a lot of the other...
I think most of us all, like, stick together, really. Like, all good kind of mates, really, it's
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I want to start creating groups.
Oh, yeah.
It's good because everybody jumps on different boats and fishes with different people, and it's good in that regard. Oh, who's got the beers and let's go. Yeah, pretty much.
100%. Like we don't get us wrong. Like in a comp,
it's
battle stations. Like there was a cow cutter for this comp. Like we wanted it. Like we were throwing everything at it. We didn't come into like we were in the zone until lines
Stumps,
out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's just it's a bit different when the numbers aren't there this year.
Yep.
Like last year, that was probably one of the best Metro years Perth has ever seen.
Yep.
This year, it wasn't. It's just not. It hasn't happened yet.
Yep. But I mean, that's probably only comparing to last year, though, isn't it? I mean, you wouldn't before the big number years. Like it doesn't sound like it was horrible.
No.
I mean, I've seen game fishing comps in Exmouth that haven't caught, more than that.
Yep.
Like I think we fished heavy tackle where the numbers were really low. So, I mean, if the numbers that you've got from this comp were the low water mark, you'd be pretty happy.
It'd be good to see it fire a little bit more harder off the back of Rotto, and hopefully for the Freo comp coming up this next weekend. But heading further north, there's some fantastic water out the front there. It looks just unreal to fish at the moment. So
Jurian
good to get up there and have a look.
The young fella got the record this weekend.
Got 2,
Reece Martin,
they got the black one. Yeah, they like Bretto's. Like we fish hard with Bretto. We've done a couple of heavy tackles with Bretto.
Yep.
And he Reece fishes hard like that kid. He's
already
already got probably 5 or 6 Australian records.
Yeah. It's in his DNA, that's for sure.
Like that black that they got a couple of weeks ago. Like Reece, Bretto and I went out Christmas Eve and got a 550 pounder. Like that was meant to be Reece's, but he was chasing rainbows up the front, and I watched it come up on the long left, and like when the big ones just like sometimes I'll just open their mouth and try and suck the bait in.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much standing at the reel, so I free spooled it and just shoved the lure down its throat pretty much.
Yep.
So I was on the rod for that one, but that was meant to be for Reece.
Yeah, okay.
So that was cool to get. That was the biggest blue ever hung in Jurian at 550.
Yep.
And then
What, 4 weeks later?
Yeah, then like a couple days ago they've donged a 600 pounder.
Yep.
Fucking
unreal. Do you reckon like the community sort of view of hanging billfish has changed in the last few years as well?
Well, they all get a slab of meat, don't they? So a lot of them go home happy, put in the smoker. It's something different. I know it's real popular in the States to smoke shortbills and whatever, but it's kind of new for WA, like, you know.
Durian don't mind at all. Like the durian locals, like they're froth on it. As long, like they're not getting wasted. Like legitimately, like that one we got, that 550, we trunked it, bled it out, put it in the cool room for 24 hours, like set it, and then went back and I think there was 150 kilo of fillets out of it.
Yep. Yeah, well, like even the Facebook comments and that, you say, you know, the odd one still when like the West Australian posts it and shit, but like on the fishing pages and shit like that, you know, it used to be mainly death threats.
Oh, you get slammed,
So-
yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
I think the demersal sort of ban and just the conversation about sustainable fishing has sort of changed the view on weighing in a billfish and how much less looking at it as, oh, that's a big, beautiful fish. Why would you kill it?
Well, like, you know, you even
option.
think of like one sword as well, you know, like get a 120 kilo sword like Johnno did, and, you know, the amount of fillets that came off that for everybody, fed multiple families around Mandurah, like they were lining up, you know, the house to get fillets. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
So one fish versus like, you know, a bunch of dewies and whatnot. I think it's pretty
I
reasonable.
wouldn't make a habit of it. Like I reckon it was 137 blues. Not reckon. I know it was 137 blues since I hung my last one.
Yep.
So I'd like a lot of tagged fish or leaded fish. Like I wouldn't make a habit of hanging them all the time.
Yep. But you know, when it's there to be hung for
if it's a
or-
record too,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
or if it dies. I never understood the people that like take credit on putting a big one back that you can tell is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you haven't done anything here except feed the sharks.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like, cool, you can do that, whatever, but you're not any better than the person who hangs that one.
Yep.
So that fish
No
is
way.
fucked.
Like you see, like there's probably a lot of people that actually let them go a bit early. Like they haven't swum them properly, and they don't have their colour back, and you know, like you say, there's a high chance that they're not living the next day.
Yep. Yeah. The swords, as you were saying, were you both on board for your
No,
sword?
you're at
I
work,
think I did 6 trips, and then on the 7th trip they went and got one.
Got
So
one?
yeah,
Lucky
that's about
number
right.
11. Yeah, we'd done a few, like 10 years that sword took to get, like proper 10 years. Like I've been trying, like
Just out of Perth?
yeah,
Or-
I've hooked a couple.
Yep.
Hooked one in Exie, lost one out here, and went out with Pex like the week before, and we hooked 3, and I lost a decent one, like on its race to the surface. Would have been like 100 metres of line left, and it just fell off.
Yep.
And just that day was pretty special. It was Brett Martin and Joe Barbatano from West Coast Salt, myself, and we went out 3 p.m. the day before. Went out, like drifted all night out in the deep water, and then first light the next day we did drops all day. That's we saw you boys out there. Eh? Like we dropped one early, like probably the 2nd or 3rd drop.
Yep.
And then it was like probably, I think I was stitching. We had one mullet left.
Yep.
It was like 4 o'clock.
Because where you guys were, because we were in a similar area, like just for the day, the current was really weird. We
Ripping.
ended up moving out of there, and I think you guys moved out of there when you got.
Yeah, we
yours
went
as
to
well.
a completely new area. We just
Yeah.
tried, well, let's just try somewhere new. Like, we've tried everything else.
Yeah.
And that fish was on a brand new spot.
Yep. Yeah, because we hooked one and had it nearly all the way to the boat before it dropped off.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I still haven't got one. Leewald's got quite a few now.
Oh, he's doing well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on a tear, isn't he?
Slamming it.
it's
Unreal.
It's insane.
What did he get? I saw a post the other day. He got like 17 stripes and a black and a big blue or something.
I think it was more than that. He got 20 stripes, a blue and 2 blacks, I think.
Seen a
Something
mental.
What a day.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's using like all of this up before we fish the Cod Nationals, and then we're just going to go fucking blank. 'Cause every time he goes out, he just sends us another message, and it's like, oh, it's midday over here. I've got 10. You know, like fucking hell.
Unreal.
I haven't done much of that style of fishing with those live baits, and I'd really love to go and spend a bit of time doing it. Be pretty special.
Yeah, well, it's funny for Leewald. He's like struggling to find people to go because he's just trying to go every day when he gets the chance. But yeah, insane fishing. Like he's saying it was, you know, like the best game fishing in the world at that time. And when you were looking at some of the other boats, like just all the flags and that, you're like, fuck, you couldn't argue with it.
Yeah, it's going off.
It's hard. I mean, obviously, like the sailfishing broom and that, like that comp they had this year was pretty cool, but they're little sailfish. Like they're not, you know, they're like, he's catching proper big deals.
Yeah, well, like, because you think stripes, but like they're big stripes compared to over here. You know, like they're averaging, you know, like he's saying the small ones are 80.
Yeah, wow.
And then most of them are getting over 100, and you're like, that's a proper fucking fish.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder, why do you reckon we're only getting small? Like, I've never seen an 80-kilo stripe over here.
Yeah.
What do you reckon it is?
I've heard of, like, the odd big one, but it's rare. I couldn't tell you. Like, and it seems the whole way up the coast, too, whether it's south or north. They're all lots of little ones. I don't necessarily know why.
Do you reckon they're here and we're just not, like, we haven't targeted them properly yet, or?
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. Like, I mean, they could be here in more numbers, but I wouldn't have thought the size would change that much. Because, I mean, the bycatch, they're, like, through everything else, they're there.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're bluefishing in Exmouth, you're getting them and dropping a lot because they're so fucking, you know.
Fickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Leewald reckons they're harder hitting there because they're bigger as well. So, I have no idea. It literally just might be that thing that they're a smaller fish here. Just, because you couldn't think of where else you'd go to get a bigger one.
What depth are they catching them in over there? They're a bit shallower, hey? Like 100 fathom and less.
Yeah, I think so. They're catching them in with the blacks.
Yep.
Like in closer there. And then, heading out to get the blues. So, I don't know. I'll have to ask Leewald what he would think.
Yeah, interesting.
He's obviously saying that. But, I mean, because it's a bit like you can see the sails in the Gulf are obviously small ones, but then the bycatch on the blues and blacks where you get a sail, you get big fucking sails this side. So I would have thought that would be the same with the stripes. If there was just an area of small ones, you'd be like, well, maybe there's bigger ones somewhere else. But it's pretty much the whole way up the coast, isn't it? Yeah,
it's interesting. Like, I don't think I've even heard of anyone. Definitely not, certainly not down here. Like, we caught a few stripes out here last year. I think Peck's got a nice one.
Yep.
But I'm not sure if it went more than 80.
Yeah, well, that's a good stripe for this side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like probably the best one I've heard of.
Yep. Yeah. Well, like, I know a few of the boys have talked about they think that there might be a lot more stripes out here and a way of targeting them. But, I don't expect that suddenly there's going to be 120-kilo stripes getting caught one after the other. So
be a cool fishery to open up. We got a stripe off Bandra a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, early January, wasn't it? Yeah, it's
and
about
Jan,
50
was it?
kilo or whatever it was.
Yeah, well...
that was quick. The lures were barely in the water and,
We didn't even have the spread out.
Yeah, it's literally dropped it on their head. Yeah, it's unreal.
Minute or two and, had half the gear on the deck, still setting it. And
Well, I mean, the Shortbill Spearfish sort of thing, to get a triple hookup of them, like, makes it sort of interesting as well. Like, no one's really targeting them because you got to be a dumb prick to go out there and just randomly do it. Like, I know we did a few days in Exmouth because of that. Like, Nate Bresnak caught one up there outside of blue season, just fishing that sort of area.
Yep.
So that was our thought that, no one's out there fishing at that time of year, so we'll go do 3 days and you might catch the odd blue, but maybe get one of them. Who knows if it's better down here and just people aren't out there at that time of year.
Like obviously this weekend's the Blue Marlin Classic, 87 boats.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of lures in the water. Like, and it's only a couple of weeks ago. Like, be interesting to see what happens. And it's a 3-day tournament.
Yep.
So you never know. Maybe someone might get another one.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the swords, I don't know if they're still catching through this time of year, but was that ever an idea during the comp for anyone to target them, or were they not in the...
Yeah, well, Pex went out there and had a crack, didn't he, on Saturday?
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Yeah, but my thoughts was just the current a little bit, but they said that it was pretty good where they were. And they had a bite too, so that would have been pretty sick if they pulled one.
Yeah.
But, we're just pretty happy with the blue water and trawling around. And
all you need is sailfish down here, and you've got everything.
What else could you need?
Yeah.
It's just a couple more nautical miles than Exie, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, even Durian's you're only 18 mile and you're fishing there. Here it's minimum, like from land, 35 plus 40 mile.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fuel.
A lot of fuel.
Yeah. So you guys fishing this next comp?
Yeah, you're back at work, hey?
Yeah, I've got to go away offshore for work. But, same crew. You got Rick as well, and should be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fishing this one as well. Looking forward to it. I've never fished the Blue Marlin comp before, this one.
Yep.
Heard it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, should be.
I know Whitey's coming down.
Yeah, he's fishing with the competition podcast.
Yeah, with Lecker and Rothy. So that'll be those. I don't think those boys have caught one, so it'll be pretty cool if they get one.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone catches.
Yeah, as long as it's one less than us.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, you've had a pretty good run on all the competitions in the last 18 months. Like, what are your results there? Was it...
Yeah, we had a good heavy tackle last year. The first day we went 3-3-2 and then got a yellowfin that was... gutted and gilled at 50. We caught the yellowfin.
We still got heaviest yellow though, didn't we?
Yeah, we got that. We got it in the Dales in the rod. We got it in the boat, and Bretto's like, we're looking after him. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll just get the mad fish bag from up the front. Would have been like 30 seconds. I've got the mad fish bag. I've come back. Brett's gutted
processed.
It, bled it, gilled it. And we're like, fuck, what are you doing, bro? Like, there's a
comp fish.
And he goes, we're not in a fucking yellowfin tuna comp. Like, roger that, brother. And we ended up we still got, I think it was, I don't remember exactly.
48 kilo.
48 or something. So it was a nice fish.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we come second for blues. So the pre-fish, we had a great, awesome trip, eh? We had one day, we went out with Levi DeBoney from Wreckfish West. So we went out on Whitey's boat the day before.
Yep.
And Levi got his first ever blue. And we were all buzzing for him. And then we're like, mate, we're going out tomorrow if you want to come and try and get one off a trailer boat. Like that different experience. That was so rough. We left Tantis at 10 a.m. And we were back by 2 and we went 4 from 4 on blues.
Yeah. Yep.
Straight out front. It was just a hot bite. We left them on the bite.
Could have kept going, yeah. It's just that'll do.
Yeah, it was just a bit nautical.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
But yeah, we did. I think we got second for blues in that comp. But yeah, just the next day we couldn't see a fish. But we just had a good time, eh? We had a good week up there. During comp, we did. I think we got second.
We got
runner up for that. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's a pretty good result considering.
Yeah, we had
the boats in there. They're pretty much
big
the
boats.
best of the best.
Yeah, we had a good run on the Sunday. It was pretty unreal, wasn't it? We had 4 fish, dropped 2, and kept 2. And
we dropped probably 400-pound blue. We had it on for half an hour, 40 minutes. We were fishing a bit lighter. And then, dropped it. Obviously, just slid off the bill at the end there. Just dropped it near the boat.
Yeah,
right at the boat.
Yeah, and then we dropped another one. We're like, during two cracks, that probably it, really.
Yep.
And then we got 2 more in the Arvo.
Yeah, right.
So it's a special day.
Yeah.
I want to know what were the looks like when you, put your tuna up, gut and gilled to be weighed at the weigh stage. Were there a few strange
Everyone's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It says edible condition. This is proper edible.
Yeah, it needs ice. ASAP.
It's pretty. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think we'd get heaviest tuna. No way.
Yeah, I think the next one was pretty close, like 46 or something like that from memory. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a pretty good going. You know, like to get second, take the yellow fin, at least pays for half your fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get second for the comp, just for blues. Like
just
runner
blues.
up for blues. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
We got 2 in the first day, and then I think the winner got 3 blues or something. So yeah, we got runner up. But I mean, you don't get anything for runner up in blues in that comp. It's just obviously the overall.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was we had a lot of fun. Good comp.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones to do. It's awesome up there. It's good, good crew. Yeah.
This year was pretty good too. Dale missed out for the first time in 5 years.
Oh, really?
Had to go to work.
Yeah.
we had a blind. I think the first day we went 5-5-3.
Yeah, okay.
Blues, and then second day we caught the first 2 pretty quick by like 11 o'clock.
Yep.
And then dropped a black, like a nice. There's some big blacks up there. Obviously, like as you know, Lee got a big one.
Yeah.
But there was some big blacks up there this year.
Yeah, there was a young bloke who weighed a big one as well. And yeah.
It's pretty special to see that. Like I've never seen blacks that big there before.
Yep.
Like up at Rollies and Scott's, you see those real big ones, but it was pretty cool to see them not far from the ramp.
Yep. Yeah, so how'd you finish on that comp? Were you in the...
Yeah, so we in keeper 1 with 6 blues. No, sorry, they got second with 6. And what was the name of that boat that had Omni sonar?
Yeah, it's been...
It's
been refurbed, that big one, yeah.
Beautiful
I don't know
boat.
what it's called.
Yeah, they got, I forgot the name of them. Great bunch of blokes. Yeah, they had Omni and that, and
Yep.
they looked way
Johnno,
more
wasn't
chilled. Yeah, the Johnno boys. They looked way more relaxed than us at the end of the comp. We were fishing out of a 7-metre tinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up with 5, but we were happy with that. Like losing against a charter operator and Omni, like that's it. Yeah, they're the one. It's on them to win it, really.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's unreal. I mean, that's the thing. If you catch and fish in like those sort of numbers for the comps, at least you know you're in it the whole way. There's nothing worse than going donuts the first day. And you're like, we're out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's all like losing. I think we lost 4 one day, 1 year. A couple of years ago, we went 4-4-0 in the first day.
Yeah.
Just like we bled, and then we come back into the ramp pretty
sad,
pretty deflated.
Yeah. Do you think you're doing a lot of things different now, or
it's maybe
like
a few things.
Have you tightened up?
Yeah, we definitely we just time on the water, I think, and we definitely fight them a little bit different now. Like probably like chase them down and like let them go, and then get behind them and just chase them down. Like leave that bit lighter drag. They're probably the main things.
Yep.
And just staying behind them.
Yep. Yeah, right.
Yep. And I think with that lighter drag, they seem to stay a bit high in the water column, so you've got a real good idea of where they are.
Yep.
That's probably it, really.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, it's unreal.
And taking the plastic covers off the hooks, that's always good. Yeah.
I think having hooks is the starting
Yeah,
point.
we put hooks in the lures was a big change for us.
Yeah. We actually lost a GameX, or we would have tied, and one of the hooks in the lure just I can't remember if it broke or came off, but yeah, we were watching this little black just smacking this lure. And we're like, how is this not
hooked?
And like, you don't want to pull it in because it's getting hit, and we're just watching like, what the fuck?
Just a matter of time.
Yeah, and then pulled it in for a look, and yeah, it's got nothing to hook it with. We're like, oh, you're fucking kidding. So yeah, definitely a starting point. Is
Yeah,
the
it
hooks.
helps.
Yeah, but was this comp like on the radar as the big one down here you wanted to win? Like you're one of the sponsors.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So Johnno was as well with his company. It's like King Road Brewing Company, to sponsor it. And then, we've done that for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
Which is a good one to do. But yeah, certainly to go out there with some mates and, fish local and get one regardless of the comp was pretty awesome. So yeah, my first Perth Blue on the last weekend, so it's cool.
Yeah.
So does that mean you guys put on the piss tonight? Is that?
Yeah. Well, we'll just give out some give out some prize money, really. That's
think
about
the-
it.
I
Yeah,
think the
credit
club's
card be
put a
closed
bar tab
tonight.
on for everyone.
Yeah, right.
Are you coming up after?
Oh, I don't know.
Be
I
an
might
Australian,
have
not
to
too, mate. Let's get this rivalry going that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll just spend the whole time just spreading rumours.
Yeah, perfect little spot fires.
Yeah. Oh, they said this on the podcast.
Should have heard what I was saying.
Yeah, they're making me cut it all before we put it out. But was it 2.5 hour podcast? I fucking swear. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we're definitely pumped to win it. Like,
Yeah.
it's I mean, me personally, like my whole mindset for comps has changed a lot. Like, just have fun, like do everything right. Like, you know, obviously when it matters, do everything right, and like little things like gear failure and that. Like, we're pretty tight on that stuff.
Yep.
But we just have fun now. Like, you know, just have fun. Like, I think there's been a couple times coming into the last day, been a bit of nerves. I'm just like, fuck the comp, man. Let's just catch them.
Yeah.
Let's have fun. And that's like, yeah, that's kind of been our mantra.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it was great on the new boat too. Like, you know, on Saturday with that calm weather and backing down on the first one was pretty sick, and everything just went really well. You know, Nick was awesome on the leader, and yeah, tag was there, and boom.
It was a special day.
Yeah.
That moment,
Sick.
like, being up on the top and just that crystal clear water and
Yep.
just, seeing it. It was jumping right behind you see it all
Yeah,
the time in
yeah,
Exie,
it's
but
cool.
to have it at home
Yep.
on the Pie, it was pretty special.
Yeah.
Do you just feel a little bit of responsibility, or at least some pride in at the moment with all the demersal bans and stuff like that? We were speaking before the pod about talking to some of the fishing tackle shops. They're obviously copping, you know, a fair hit to their business, and then building this not just the game fishing for marlin, but the sword fishery and stuff like that to at least, you know, you're not doing it to help out the tackle shops, but knowing that the more it
No, we
builds, it
definitely
does.
are.
Record number of boats for Marlin Cup and Freo coming up, and as people were saying, potentially the biggest comp in WA with Freo this weekend.
Biggest blue water comp this weekend in WA history.
Yeah,
Yep.
and a lot of the gear down at Complete Angler there were just there. You know, they're all getting ready for the comps coming up, and that's really helped them.
Yep.
Well, even like we're there like 2 hours ago getting some stuff for this upcoming comp, and old mate at the counter was telling us like, "Oh, how you been? You been busy and that?" And he's like, "The last 2 months they've been flat out, like just all blue water stuff, like
blue water gear, yeah.
selling heaps of reels." But he was saying like he bought 50 grand worth of jigging gear.
Yep.
And
for
that was in-
demersals.
And December, and they got blindsided, like we all did really.
Yep.
And that he's like, I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I think they've let 4 people go. 4 people lost their jobs.
Yep.
It's pretty woeful, especially because I don't think they've been completely transparent
Yep.
about it. They haven't been forthcoming with the research, and I think we've all heard Whitey's story about how they hired his boat and were dropping the bait traps on bloody sand.
Yep.
But it's not. I don't think there's a good taste in everyone's mouth that fishes, because you know we're all conservationists at heart because we want our kids to fish, but it's not. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yep. But I mean, at least on the positive side, is it good just saying, you know, the new people to the comps every time you go out, and
Yeah, it's awesome.
especially seeing them come back and go like, oh fuck.
Yeah, there's a ton of
This
new
is
boats
my
that I haven't
new
seen, and met people on Saturday at Rottnest. Was really cool. Good to see some different boats out there and trailer boats and things like that, giving it a crack. And
Yep.
yeah, awesome.
Yeah, fuck oath. And I'm assuming a lot of them will be at the
Freo comp.
Freo comp, and also at the night tonight. So
Yeah, if people come down,
Yeah.
hopefully.
And,
Good to support the club. So yeah,
I'll do my best to turn them against you.
Do it, mate.
do it. Yeah, do it.
My missus is watching MAFS, so now I know that the drama is what everyone wants.
What is it? Math.
MAFS.
MAFS.
Married at first sight.
Married at First Sight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we just need more of that in the Perth Gamefishing Club. You know, like someone to throw a drink on someone at the Prezzo. Or,
Yeah. Just send it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All this mate stuff, that's not going to be good for TV.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. So what's the plans from here? You've obviously got the comp
True.
like coming up.
WA Open.
Yeah. Get get this comp out the way, and then looking at taking the pirate up to Durian, leaving it there for a month or two.
Hang a big one.
Yeah, just try and just keep fishing up there. It's good fishing at the moment.
Yep.
And it's there's the W Open in I think April 14th, 15th, 16th, something. So like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely like fish that every year. I love that. Is one of my favourite comps as well now. Like it's just the size of the blues there are just big. Like they're all kind of 150s like the minimum size generally.
Yep. Is that where you reckon if a 1,000-pounder goes off outside of Exmouth, it'll
I think so.
happen there?
They're getting up there already and what they're catching, aren't they?
Yeah, we saw a couple last year that were
Big.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Missed one
proper
off
big.
the fad there the other year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it was big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Zoe and I, my partner and I, were out fishing one day, and we raised 4, we hooked 2, we got 1, and the one that we lost was a big fish.
Yep.
Like my missus was like, she was peeing in a bucket up the front. I was like, she just heard the rod clip go, and she's stood up. She had the harness on, she had her pants like around her knees, and she's like, she was on the rod. She fucking grabbed the rod. I was just pissing myself laughing. She's like, it's fucking huge. I'm like, it's a proper big one, eh? Like, it's like its head looks like a car door.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, shit. So is that one of the goals, is to get a 1,000-pounder, or you just
Oh, mate,
you just dream that if it happens, it happens?
If,
Or-
if it's there, it'd be awesome.
A
But
lot
yeah,
has to go right.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
A lot
you
of
have
fishing
to
to
have,
do.
you have to have the right team. You have to have, like, yeah, I think that there'll be a couple of days where we're just fishing 60 up there.
Yep.
Yeah, and just hopefully have a couple of, like, the Martin brothers and, yeah, have some good crew on board, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the sword fishing, is the desire there to nut it out more, or...
I haven't
Was
been
it-
since I got that one.
Yeah,
I've-
that's what I'm thinking, is that...
Yeah, in winter, yeah, because there's not really much else to do down this way unless you're doing trips to Exie or running north. But yeah, it's bloody cold when you sword fishing in my eyes. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Love to get a couple more. Be good to get a good one.
Yep.
Like a proper good one out. It'd have to be a big one. I know Pex is... If anyone will get it, I think it'll be him.
Pex will be
he's
smashing.
Yeah,
he
he's like...
puts in the effort.
Oh,
eh?
and he's just got it. Like he's got a good team.
Yeah, he's got a good
bunch.
crew.
They all know they're all wired, and they fish hard for him. I think they went. The day we went out, we lost 3.
Yep.
And then I think the next time they went out, they got 2, same hooks and everything, just a different bite or what for whatever reason.
just been
Well, they do seem to be that type of fish as well, though. Like,
Yeah.
even if you've got it dialed in, they're just fucking dickheads.
Yeah,
Like, it's the complete opposite fishing to what you think it is when, like, before you start it, you just say these big billfish, you're just like, oh, yeah, fucking big bites, big runs, and then you see it, and it's like this little whiting fucking touching your rod and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Big loops in your line. This is a
weird-
pain in the ass.
Oh, it's weird. Like when we didn't have the. I know Johnno and Ryan are going to come down in a minute, hopefully. But Johnno got one off Mandra.
Yep.
And it was 120? And yeah,
Nice
he's
fish,
like,
yeah.
I think it was their first or second drop, and they had an area they wanted to fish. I'll let him tell the story, but yeah, he was like, he had a big, like, layers of line on the surface, where mine was a bit different. Like, it was a noticeable bite, loaded into it, and then it just, the whole way up I was winding.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. I've had so many of the little... I think most of it that I've done is in Exmouth, where they're a lot smaller. So I've only done it with Leewald there, and then the one here was kind of similar.
Yeah.
And the one here, I think, was just moving against the current. So we're just like, that line's not going the same way as it should.
Was it a quick bite? Like, was it pretty much straight away?
Hey,
here he is, the boys.
Rios, lads.
Nah.
We're pausing for a minute.
Yeah, we can pause. All right, and we're back to the Chumming Up podcast. We had the 2 boys, 1 Marlin Cup intermission, and we were like, need more men. So we've got Ryan and Johnno, also fished the Marlin Cup. How you going, boys?
Yeah, we're too good, right?
Yeah, good mate.
Good? Yeah? On a high from the win?
Mate, very excited, but looking forward to the presentations after this.
Yep.
So we'll go up and hopefully we'll see what happens, but we should hopefully get that win.
Yeah.
That's what we're told.
Well, we've been talking that the Perth Gamefishing scene needs some more drama, a little bit like MAFS. So maybe if you can prepare a speech that just causes a rift somewhere.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. We really need to get like Perth Now reporting on the rift in the Perth.
Yeah, we've already got one ready. We got together last night and drew it up.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. So you boys, how many comps have you fished together?
Together we've probably fished. Was that the first comp? That was our first competition together.
Yep,
Ryan-
100%.
Yeah.
That's fucking not bad.
Yeah, it's a good conversion rate. But Ryan's been like getting much more heavy on the fishing scene this last couple years.
Yep.
Just got a couple good crew, a couple good boats that you go out with now. So between Gabs and Derek, good lads, good boats. Yeah, so it's good for Ryder to really get involved with some good people at the moment.
Yep. How do you feel about it? We'll just move the mic because we're too poor to buy another one.
Mate, I love it. Yeah, really enjoying it. Every time I go out, I learn something.
Yep.
Especially with these boys. 3 days in a boat the other day, pulling lures the whole way up from Andrew and off Roto for the comp. It was, it's good for me. Yeah, learn a lot.
Did you claim full responsibility for the win? I mean, it seems seems like you are the difference.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the drama win. These cats are nothing without you.
Tell him the spearfish
Definitely the
story,
lucky
bro.
charm.
Tell him.
Yeah, definitely the lucky charm.
So were you on the rod for the spearfish? Is that what's going on?
He leaded the first. His was caught first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, straight to the boat.
We weren't claiming that was the first one caught in WA
Ever.
In Perth.
Oh, yeah.
In Perth.
To the leader,
until
touch the leader, and safe release.
Release.
Yeah, it was a good release.
Yeah,
clean.
clean release.
Clean release. Yeah, I was actually pulling the shotgun in.
Yep.
And 2 rods went off. We pulled the dredge up, got the shotgun maybe, 20 metres of the boat, and then bang, that one went off as well. So we're triple hooked up.
Yep.
At the time, I don't think we knew what they were, did we?
No,
Or just stripies.
Tuna or something.
Tune up. Yeah. Turned out to be spears.
Yeah, fuck. Like, did you know much about spearfish before you caught them? Had you? No?
I didn't.
As soon as the fish got up to the boat, we all knew like straight away what they were.
But
I personally, I didn't know how rare it was.
Yep.
Nick was like straight up like, boys, this is something special here.
yeah.
But I thought it was part of our game plan. I was like, we need a spearfish today.
Yeah,
So
we
we'd all
got-
discussed it the night before,
Yeah.
and we made sure of it by getting 3 at the same time.
Yeah, we're like, we've sat tagged the blue. Now we need a triple spear.
That's it.
Shit.
That's
That's
it.
fucking wild.
But I thought like at one point it started with a dolly, and then obviously like they're all hooked up, so it's like pack of dollies, let's get them in and then get the gear back out, and then Chris, you're in the tower and you've gone, oh, that's a marlin. So I was like, oh, 3 stripes here, but the first one didn't pop the clip, so we're like,
Shit.
yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
so I was they just couldn't have been big,
Yep.
and then when it's come up close, it was like. It is a bill, but it's missing its bill. So, that's when it sort of clicked what it was.
Yep. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and we were obviously in competition mode, so we weren't like we were just like, okay, well, what do we do with it?
Yeah,
this
yeah,
thing
what's
now?
it-
Is there like
how's it
it's
count?
like in the rules, like on the briefing notes, there's nothing for spearfish.
Yep.
There's obviously blue marlin, stripe, black, swordfish, but. As like even before the swordfish, I don't even know if they were in some of the like. Obviously, they've come on the scene now, so they're definitely in the points. But maybe they need to add spearfish. Well, as long as the pirates are around, then
I
it's
reckon they
spearfish.
will now, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you don't think about that shit till it happens, but they'll have to
Yeah.
put it in for next year, clearly.
so?
'Cause
We're
I
actually
mean,
just targeting them next year.
Just go spearfish.
well, I mean, because, like, fucking, it's not like anyone's going to go, oh, well, you're going to cheat the rules and target spearfish rather than big marlin, are you? So,
Absolutely,
But
yeah.
it's definitely a catch you'd you'd want people to know about. So
Yeah.
fuck yeah. I don't know. That's unreal. Even the triple hookups, just insane. And then you were saying that you've gotten big swordfish out of Mandurah, or
Well,
what?
yeah. So I mean, I'd spent a lot of time over the years chasing swordfish, like
you
a
stuck
lot
on
of
it
time
too.
out there.
Yeah.
I would say maybe 10% of what Chris has, which is a lot of time.
Yeah, okay.
This guy, like, obviously spends all the overnights out there, bump trawling the whole canyon where like, I've done a lot of day drops, watched a lot of YouTube videos, and when obviously Pex and the crew, they got one
catching,
and
yeah.
then they got another one and showed it was possible. I was like, all right, now it's time to really start dialing in and understanding it. And I remember speaking to him at one of I think it was a briefing of like last year's or the year before. I can't even remember it was a PGFC comp. It was at the brewery, I think, and there was the briefing, and the guys were like, if anyone's got any marlin questions for anyone, I know send in Bender over there. So I remember walking up to Pex and saying, mate, yeah, like just wondering how do you how do you catch a blue marlin, and then sort of leading into the conversation, trying to get some tips on swordfish.
Just quietly swordfish.
And then, and which he was really good and open.
Yeah.
With some good tips and information, along with I did a course with Richie Albella from over in Melbourne.
Yeah, okay.
Which is an incredible course to do, especially if you're getting into it, and even if you're into, like, you've got experience. He doesn't hold back with information. He just will tell every single little tip and trick and secret that he's got. Does not hold back, and the course is a full day.
Yep.
So it's literally 8 hours of like all packed information, and he'd have to probably be the number one swordfish guru in Australia.
Yeah.
And he's giving you everything. So
Yeah,
after,
so you think about it, how many trips it takes you to learn that info. Otherwise, is probably
exactly. And I'm all about that. Like, it's always nice to do sport or be with people that are like have got a lot more experience in whatever the field is, because you pick it up so much faster. And I'm all about that.
Yep.
And that I felt really fast tracked the knowledge that I've got on swords. So after doing the course, after speaking to Pex, and after a lot of tries, it was before the swordfish comp had started, and it was maybe a month or two before. So the timing could not have got better, and it wasn't a small fish that we went out and got.
Yep.
I just can't even remember what happened.
I remember well, because when you guys came in, like, I sent you a message. You get one? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm coming over to your house, because I was at the pub around the corner. I was like, I'm coming to have beers. That's it. These boys are like, man, just. I remember you guys' face. You still couldn't believe, like, the thrashing around of that fish in the boat and ruined the upholstery. And, like, it was mentally
very intense. I remember, that's right. Because Ryan, you called it, mate. Like, you knew that you'd have to watch the rod. It's like eyes glued to the rod tip the whole time, and you're watching for just like a little bump.
Yeah, little whiting bites.
That's literally what you see. and so I'd seen videos of it, and Ryan had seen videos of it. And we knew what it was meant to look like, but you don't actually really know.
It's a prick of a thing to watch. I haven't got one, but I've like seen that a lot.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Not what you expect.
No, not at all. But I have to say, Ryan, you were like straight away, you recognised it by it. This fish did everything by the book. So it was like a stereotypical bump of the rod tip, and then we just saw this pool of line in the water. The conditions were like pretty decent. They weren't bad at all, and that's when we were like, okay, this is likely a swordie.
Yep.
But you're still not quite sure until you see it, and then when we saw that thing jump, it was next level. Like, we were like,
excitement.
Oh, this is a big fish, and it was a lot of excitement. So.
How much did it weigh? Did you?
It was 120 kilos to the
120
gram,
fish,
I think.
yeah.
It was like
Right
on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, lifted up with the forklift at Mandurah, didn't they?
Yeah, and that was so. I remember Scotty came over with his tarpaulin, and we had ice bags, and we packed it all. So this was like the night before, and then the next day we got what's his name? Corey. Yeah, Corey, legend came down came down with the forklift, and then we had like quite a few lads come around with the containers to get their divvy of the.
It's like a feeding frenzy, wasn't it, for the community?
Yeah. Do you eat some, obviously?
Yeah, absolutely delicious.
You rate it?
So highly. I mean, obviously they talk of
I'd love to
it being
smoke
high.
it. Hey, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
Smoking
haven't tried it, but like obviously you hear about being high mercury, but I don't think it's such an issue if you're having like maybe like once a week or a fortnight. There's no problem with that. But we ended up with the best part of 90 kilos off 120 kilo fish.
Yeah.
And the yield on it is incredible. And I think it's completely fine to take swordfish and marlin as long as you're eating it. It's like, in fact, a lot better, I think, like productivity from a fish if you can catch a fish and utilize 60, 70, 80% versus a dewy, which you're only getting whatever it is. What is it, like not even half, not even 50% of the weight of a jewfish.
Sounds like he's working for the government.
Hey, I'm saying...
Jackie Jarvis has got to him.
You missed the first half of this podcast. I got a different take on it.
Here's the fucking drama we're going.
Yeah, we're on.
No, yeah, 100% right, for sure.
So, and obviously the fish are a lot younger when you're, when you see a fish that's a billfish, which is 100 kilos, you think, oh, that thing's like 20 or 30 years old, but they're not necessarily that old. They're a lot, they're fast maturing. Yep. So, but when you get a jewfish that's 20 years old, that's a different story. So, I'm not that opposed to taking marlin or swordfish as long as they get eaten and dealt with. So it's good.
I think people don't you can eat a 500-pound marlin. Like Scotty Terrell's got an incredible recipe where he brines it for 24 hours and it tastes amazing.
Yeah,
okay. I love it. I actually love eating it.
Yeah. I don't know. Leewald gave, I think it was his big black. He gave that to Jarby to smoke. And he said best smoked fish he's ever had. So,
yeah, wow.
I mean, really, you could say that with most fish, though, is whatever fish that you catch, there's a way that makes them taste good.
Yeah.
Like, probably the biggest difference is how it's cooked or prepared on anything.
Yeah.
It's what I've never really got where people are like, this is a good fish, this is a shit fish. Because I've had mackerel that's good, I've had mackerel that's bad, an emperor that's shit. If the chef can't or if the cook can't cook it, then it's going to taste like shit anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and everyone's got different taste buds. There's I personally wouldn't eat carp, but I know there's a lot of people that eat carp and they do it a certain way. Like they brine it and cut it up into little cubes. But
yeah, well, they had a show on the ABC about it. I think I mentioned it on the pod where there's a carp catcher and his big thing is you got to tickle him.
Before you eat them?
Before you kill him. 100%. He's tickling the carp. He says, because it's they've got a stress hormone that goes through them that makes them mushy and shit. So if you tickle them, fucking, they're all good.
Kosher carp.
That's how you do it.
I don't know if I'd want to be the carp tickler, but...
Nah.
But yeah, apparently that's the guy. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then from that sword, a week later,
so
ups.
we were so Ryan and I don't know if you can call it good luck charm with this one, but we're on one sec. There we go. Pass the mic over.
Yeah.
So Ryan and I decided that we would try and go out and try and get another one, and what happened? What was it? It was pretty late in the day, wasn't it? So we were out.
Yeah, it's pretty late. Like 5?
5 or 6 o'clock, I reckon.
Yeah.
We decided to call it a day. We hadn't got anything. Did we have any fish on? We had a jewfish. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was part of it. So we must have been going out and we got a few bottom fish and then we were trying for a sword. Oh, because the weather came good and we decided last minute, we had to make the call. This was at like 2 o'clock. Do we race out and do we try and get a couple drops in? Or do we head back in? This was really late, and we're like, because the weather had just come good, and we're like, let's do it, boys. We're going to go. So we thrashed it out there. So it's like we're probably 25 nautical miles from the dewy ground. Let's just say east off the dewy ground.
Yeah.
So we got out there, had a few drops, didn't get anything, and started coming back. So probably about 6:30, we've hit something. I don't know what it was, whether it's a sea container or a other floating object.
Yeah, right.
And just felt a really big bang. And next minute, Ryan's put his head into the cabin, and half the cabin was full of water in the front of the boat.
Oh shit!
Yeah, something just caught my eye. We're sort of looking at each other, going, "How much we love this boat!" Actually, on our way in, and something caught my eye, and I looked down the bow, and I was like, "What's that?" And I sort of left it for a couple of seconds. I looked back down, and I thought, "Johnno, we got water in the bow, man." He's like,
fuck.
"What do you mean?" I'm like, "No, there's like fucking water in the bow." So we slowed down. He stuck his head in. He's analysing it. He goes, "Boys, open the rear hatch. Like, put the seat up." Yeah. The boys are sitting on that back seat. Yeah. Lift the rear hatch up where the batteries and whatever else is for the outboards. And water just started coming in the boat. Yeah. Like a spa bath nearly. It was like the hull was full.
Shit.
We opened up and then before you know it, like we were our shin deep in the back on the Boston. It was full of water, and we opened up the back door of the Boston, like water's like rushing out, and so the boat, we just put new engines on it, and we could do over 50 knots. We were full speed 6 knots.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and we've loaded that boat with like, I don't know, whatever it's been, 2,500 liters of fuel, and we've almost trying to go to the places that we go to.
Yep.
That's another story, like how we went to Scott Reef with all of that.
Yep.
Launching off Cygnet Bay, but to put into perspective, we could get on the plane no problem with that amount of fuel.
Right.
And we were doing 6 knots, full pelt.
Yep.
So that we knew like there's like at that point in time, I was like, boys, we're going for a swim here.
Yep.
And
was it dark?
Yeah.
Already?
So by this point, it was dark. And the water had got into the sonar modules, because the sonar modules are mounted like in a center hatch.
Yep.
Like water is not meant to get there.
Yep.
And so they've been submerged. All my electronics have gone out. So it's pitch black.
Yep. And
Water's coming in.
And
we're sinking out at about 50 nautical miles or whatever it was out to sea at night. And so we had one bucket, we had 2 automatic bilges and 1 manual bilge.
Yep.
So we had everything going at once. We had the bucket, like all the boys were on the bucket. So we had Brett Morden and Aaron Quiskamp and Ryan.
Yep.
And so the boys were all on the duty. We had life jackets on. At that point, we flicked the EPIRB, and we started moving. And we're like, we need to figure out where the holes come, where the water's getting in, where the hole is. And Ryan's put his head over on the starboard side and seen the crack on the bottom of the hull. So we knew we had to keel the boat over to the port to get the hole out of the water.
Yep.
And try and get some momentum back so we can get back on the plane. Whilst this is all going, like, Dad's got the call from Melbourne, like, from Sea Rescue. Is it normal that your son's out 50 nautical mile at sea at night time?
Yeah.
And Dad's like, yeah, that's pretty normal for them. Oh, just by the way, they're sinking.
Oh.
So Dad's like, oh, they'll be fine.
Yeah, what are they sinking about?
At this stage.
A lot.
Thinking this guy's not a good luck charm.
Good and bad. There's always something going to happen when Ryan's on the boat.
Yeah, that's it.
But we never really felt like our lives were in danger at any point. Like that was it. It was more like we were those guys sitting on the top of the hull that's flipped over, and Channel 7's like got their
waving
camera
a
on
Channel
us
7 chopper at some point at night.
It's like you're covering your face with your hat. And you're those guys. You know, that's where we thought we were going. But
I've been.
But that adrenal squeeze comes over you though. Like you feel it when you know that you're so far out to sea
at night.
And when you call Mayday, Mayday, Mayday over the VHF and you don't get a response.
Yep.
And you look at each other and you're going, try the other one. Quick, try the other one. We try the second radio. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. No response. You're like, okay, yeah, this is real. Like, this is a real scenario. Life jackets, EPIRB. Everybody just get busy doing something quick. Yeah. And that's basically what happened.
We managed to get moving though. Like we started picking up speed slowly. So the sea rescue guys were coming out on the boat. The helicopter had apparently taken off. We never saw them. through that whole ordeal. But we, as we started getting momentum, Ryan I remember he had the bucket and it was on his turn, and it was the only bucket that would fit inside the kill tank. What do you mean hang on? The people want to know the facts.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them the real story.
And what happened to the bucket?
So hang on. So we're using the bucket. Two of us were using the bucket in the middle hatch. So we're laying in our stomachs and we're like dipping in the water, pulling it up, and then someone on the side of the boat tipping over the edge of the boat. And we just started doing that. And Mortz looks to me and he goes, how fucking lucky are we? We've got this bucket on the boat. And we're both laying in our stomachs. And I looked at him and said, mate, next time I go fishing, I'm going to take 10 buckets. And we had a bit of a laugh. And they were like, right, should we swap? Yeah, let's all swap. So I've gone to the edge of the boat. Aaron's laid down with Mortz, dipping the bucket in to bail the water, hands it to me. I bail it over the edge of the boat. A big bit of chop hits the bucket rips it out of my hand. not even 10 seconds, man, since we just had that conversation. And I've just yelled out, fuck. And the boys are like, what? And I'm just holding a bucket handle in my hand. And their boys are staring at me like, I thought, one of them's going to kill me or throw me over. And we just went, oh no, that's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Tackle boxes. Let's use tackle boxes.
And I was like, you guys were deciding on what I was allowing that you could throw out of the tackle box and what we could ditch over the side of the boat. The sword rig stayed. We got rid of the Dewey. Sorry, Jackie, but we got rid of the Dewey. That
Dewey went. The bricks went. Then Johnny looks down and he goes, not the sword rigs, but don't throw the sword rig.
They're coming with that.
So they stayed. They actually came over this.
I suppose if you end up capsizing, you got to have something to do, don't you?
Yeah.
We literally had, the engine, in the engine world, they got the ports that you can see, like when you pop them off and you can see inside. Yeah. So they had literally popped themselves off. And we had 200 mil. Like a those Yamaha jet skis. We had that spurt. Yeah. It was that intense, but we managed to get speed up.
Yep.
And we started to get back on the plane, and all of a sudden, we were doing 30 knots again. Holes out of the hole we kept out of the water.
Yep.
And you wouldn't have even known that we had that damage. Yeah, and I remember distinctly seeing Sea Rescue flying 30 knots past them, and they've kept going because they were like, this isn't the guys that are going down. We had to call them and say, these are the guys. This is us. We're the guys that are going down.
Yep.
Meanwhile, whilst this is all happening, Chris, you've gone and hitched up the boat.
Yeah.
Hold
I was home. All right, full disclosure, I was having a bath and my phone went off.
So were they.
Yeah.
No, you said it a bit like you had the soap bath.
Oh, bro, I was having an Epsom salts bath. I'd had a big day training. And Scotty Terrell's message like, you heard from Johnno. I was like, nah, he's probably hooked up on a sword. Like, he's fine. And he's like, there's a boat that's sinking out there. And then I was like, said to Zah, I'm like, fucking, maybe the boys are sinking. So I've gone down to low blow and flipped up the aerial because we're on a hill, like you get pretty good reception of the ocean. And I've heard the radio guys talking about the boat, and I'm like texting you, and I didn't hear anything. I'm like, fuck, I'm just going to go launch low blow and just try and send it and catch up with them.
Yep.
But we had the boat hooked up and we're on the way down, and it was pretty wild. Like, it was a big deal on the radio.
Oh, fuck.
Was there a chopper out there in the end, or?
Apparently the chopper had taken off, but we got the note once we were going 30 knots past the Sea Rescue that we were going to be all right.
We can't even catch the cat.
And I remember flying into the marina at 20 knots, and there's houses that are all along there, and they've all gone.
Slow down.
They've all gone and complained that we were and instead of coming out to us, Chris comes with Zoe with bags of red
heaps
rooster.
of red rooter, hot feed.
It was the best thing you could ever imagine.
How was Mortz's eyes?
Oh, mate, yeah.
Looked like a mako shark. Like, they were just, he was shitting himself. Still, it's like, you're okay, man, you're on the dock. He's like, I'm not convinced.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was full on. But anyway, we made it, and and then we were out a couple of weeks later. So
Yep.
I don't know.
Just repair on the boat.
We the insurance company asked if I wanted to buy it back, and you put in a bid. So you say what you're prepared to buy it for. The engines were like brand new 300 Mercs.
Yep.
And I put in a price, and it didn't get, got passed through. And I had like multiple mates that contacted me and said, wanted information about the boat because they wanted to put in bids for themselves. And apparently, like, I spoke to one guy and he said, someone in Sydney had bought it for this amount of money. I was like, all right, that's the last time I see 3 drops. And then I get a message, like, whatever it was, like 6 months later, that someone's repaired it and 3 drops lives in Hillary's. And I don't know, like, I didn't know what to think of that because I've, had 3 drops as part of my life for the last dozen years. And it's been such a big part of my life and big part of me. And I had left the stickers on and just thought it was going over east, and then that was going to be the last of it. And then to hear somebody has fixed it and 3 drops was driving back around in Perth, I just didn't know what to think of it. But it's kind of cool because the legend lives on with somebody else, as in the boat, the boat itself. And
you see it just going straight past you like Sea Rescue.
Yeah.
So if you're out there listening, change the name.
Yeah, right. Fuck, that's intense. Was there any moment where you were thinking, like, there must have been moments when you thought you were going to have to go for a swim?
Yeah.
Was it talked about, like, how you were going to do it? Like,
we didn't quite get to that point, but we didn't quite get to that point of the details. I didn't have any life rafts on the boat. I can confirm that we got 2 on our boat currently.
Yeah, we got 2 EPIRBs, 2 lifeboats on the Pirate.
Yeah, right.
2 bottles of rum. We got
2 bottles of rum.
Yeah, that's emergency rum.
Everything that you need.
and margarita mix.
And you still don't know what you hit.
No, we can't confirm what it was. We don't know.
Did it fully stop the boat when you hit it? Or
No, we didn't. We wouldn't have hit it, and it didn't stop. We would have like glanced the side of it. That's what it would have been.
Yeah, but you heard or felt it?
Yeah, I'll pass you on to her.
It was one of those ones where you, like, it's a full hull rattler, The whole boat sort of rattles a little bit, and the tackle boxes shake around, a rod falls off in the bow. Actually, it did, didn't it? Yeah. Off the seats. So slow down a bit, we'll fix the rod up, like.
Yeah.
But one of those ones you just sort of hit that big chop.
Yeah,
a
you
big
didn't
wave.
think,
and
you
weren't really convinced, you know. But then clearly it was. Something hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know Leewald, the other bloke from the podcast, he hit a whale at night on a wetlining boat, and full tail out of the water, hit the bow, and the decky was on the throttles and got pushed forward, hit the throttle. So Leewald got thrown out of the bed and fucking the railing got all bent in. Luckily, it was steel boat. So if it was fiberglass, just would have been the end of them.
Yeah, wow.
You could see the impact mark, couldn't you, on the inside of the hull and the bow? Yeah, near the toilet. So once we got back and we pulled up in the C-pan and started like pumping the water out of the hull and pulled all the cushions off the bow, off the seats, you can actually see where it blistered in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, on the side of the hull.
Yeah. So it was a hard impact just in one sort of spot. Yeah, okay. Fuck, that's full on. Yeah, right. Do you guys have to head off or?
Oh, yeah, I think it started, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Probably.
Started at 3.
All right. Well, is there anything you just want to add before you go?
Bring on the WA Open.
That's it. The Blue Water.
Bring on the WA Open.
Yep.
Bring Blue Water this weekend. Nah, nothing to add.
Nothing to add.
That was great. What a great addition getting the boys in.
Yeah, cheers, boys. That was good.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Fucking great result. I think, some awesome fish coming out of Perth Metro, and I think, it'll only inspire more people to go out. Probably not the sinking story. That'll do the opposite, but that'll keep them in check anyway.
Thank you.
Cheers for
Thanks,
chumming
Phil.
up, boys.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Good on you, mate.
cheers.
Thanks.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now? Dolphin in killer whale's mouth? Holy shit. Oh, this is the best day of my life, God. What?
I like going down the pond chasing bluegills and tommy cocks.